So what? Everybody give a round to Justin Brierly for engineering. Clap. Yeah. Engineer making live shows. Making live shows possible. There we go. That's better. I don't know why this is still very quiet. We shouldn't be this quiet.
John, talk louder.
There we go. But yeah, so David Carradine here in the studio after a live set. No, I think my microphone is just off. You're going to have to swing one of those towards me.
Alright. Take this one.
That's ours.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know it should really be even distribution for the people, but I guess I'm the 99% back here. Yeah, that microphone was just broken. So we've gone from 4 microphones in the studio to 2. That's exciting. David Carradine here in the studio just played a live set for you guys. They have a show in Connecticut at the LNG this week on Sunday. And who are you guys playing with? I know it's Road Rage, God's Middle Finger, a couple other bands.
Power Wolves from Boston and the Nasty from New Hampshire is playing also. They're both on tour.
Yeah, I have these all the way up, and it's just not picking you guys up. I have no idea why. Maybe. It also... you guys all have very low voices, and it's harder to pick up.
We just gotta throw this microphone back.
You saying I should talk to this girl? Because I can do that.
Alright.
Yes. Or a Muppet.
Well, I'm really proud of the recording.
Is that better? Believe it actually is. It's actually picking up much better in the monitor. I kind of wish I had a video of the needle readings to show you guys. But yeah, so upcoming show, I believe ACD was just released, a split.
It's a 7-inch actually. It's a split with Exogorth from Seattle.
Your cell phone just picked up better than your voice.
That's horrible.
Yeah.
And I'm getting texts as we're like talking, saying that we're not loud enough. So
I have the sliders all the way up on the board. Why did the engineer leave?
that's a good question.
No, I have you guys turned all the way up. Here, switch.
Switch up again.
Switch up! Switch up! That's the sound of us switching.
A dirt.
Is that better?
Yeah, so it's
All right.
So let's try this again.
Really low and.
All right. So yeah, next Sunday. Yeah, I'm really low. Boston, they're on tour, and the Nasty from New Hampshire and GMF from New London. We're playing at the LNG, and that's going to be our last show till March probably. Which we don't really want to reveal some of the stuff that's going on then because we don't have anything confirmed.
World tour, yeah. Kenny G. All the time.
That's all we can say.
Double world tour.
Yeah. Both.
So, you guys have ties down in Connecticut. A lot of you are originally from Connecticut, but the move has been made up to Providence. A lot of...
Well, just for John.
John's the only mover here.
Yeah, John's the only one.
I branched out. I just broke off. I needed to...
John needed to find himself.
I needed to find myself or something. I don't know.
Started taking yoga classes.
Yeah, I moved up there, and with a few friends of mine, we all just formed together a house spot called the Funky Jungle.
Forming like both.
Oh yeah,
It's literally a jungle filled with folk.
Literally.
Yeah. We've just been having touring bands from all over the country come at least once a month, and we have them play.
Is that what they?
That's a fantastic radio person.
I never said I was.
We also help run a house venue called Fart City down in Westerly, Rhode Island. And,
which is actually a city made entirely of farts.
Yeah, it's literally crap. But anyway, it's that's on hold for a little while because the kid got a noise ordinance violation, but he beat that. So in the spring we're gonna have shows there.
Yeah,
now I heard about that, and I heard it happened before anything really crazy was even actually happening. How did he end up beating it?
He just got like 10 hours of community service, and then they just dropped it after that.
Yeah.
So I guess it's normally.
Do you know how they even found out about it? Do you think it was?
It wasn't a concert. He was drunk blasting David Bowie. 3 in the morning, the cop's like, "Oh, I thought you had a band playing here." Yeah, he has David Bowie playing in his kitchen right now.
So the cops
playing
left,
Ziggy
and then we
Stardust
woke
in
up to like an
entirety.
ordinance on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah, David Bowie really wanted to get back to his roots.
Yeah. So he
Play
played
shows to
a
nobody.
3 o'clock set at Fart City in front of 5 people that are wasted.
Now, you guys, you have, there's also, you do a lot of work with the Rabbit Hole and a bunch of other venues
one
in
and the
Providence.
same.
Rabbit Hole is fucking
Yeah, Rabbit Hole in the fucking
Right,
episode.
so
Stop changing the name.
I was gonna say why the name change?
Fuck this guy.
Why
like an old woman with a bunch of cats.
I think
it could have been like
I think a lot of it has to do with so many people in the house, and eventually everyone gets bored with a name or thinks of a better one.
Every 2 months.
Every 2 months.
Yeah.
We have a really short attention span, I guess.
for venue names.
I
ADD house.
forgot my...
that.
Yeah, that might actually be more fitting.
There are places that, despite having the same physical location, they have different names because shows are booked by different people, and therefore they go under different names. I wasn't sure if that's what you guys. So it really is just attention deficit disorder with names.
More or less.
We should make a venue called The Land Before Time.
I'll change John's venue to
So
that.
That's what it is.
That's
the venue
one
name for
after
next
our
week.
Next one.
Live call.
Oh, jeez.
David Carradine will answer your deepest questions. WRU. I can't understand anything you're saying.
That's one of our friends.
Someone we know.
I don't know if it's your reception or your actual speech.
Could be the alcohol.
I don't know.
It's the only phone call that comes in while we're meeting.
Can I get a large pepperoni pizza?
Oh no, Space Jam. All right.
Same
We're
place.
causing name.
It is the same place.
Literally the same
We're
place.
causing name confusion. Yes, it's physically the same
Space
location.
Jam was also one of the names.
Okay. Stay tuned. There may be a future name for it.
Your venue has basically become
Just to
like
clear up anything else,
We should just
like,
give out the number right now. So
we were also called
All right, thanks for calling,
Kwanzaa.
man.
the artist formerly known as Space Jam.
There were people talking in the background, and he sounded like he might have
probably
also
a bunch
been
of drunk
sleeping while he was
A bunch
talking.
of our drunk friends.
He was like, "No, that was Space Jam. It was."
Same place.
But yeah, so you guys are taking a break coming up, but you, looking backwards instead of forwards, you just had 2 really awesome shows. Who were the bands that you played with, and what did you like about those shows the most?
Well, both shows were with Nothing Is Over from Philadelphia, and that band's one of the best power violence or fastcore bands. Like,
Yeah, they put on a great
What
show.
you want to call it? Yeah, that was definitely one of the best bands I've seen of the past year.
the Providence one, a lot of people came out for Sunday too. You know, it was definitely a filled out show.
We get a lot of good Sunday shows lately.
Yeah, I don't really get it, but
I guess we beat work.
Yeah.
Chill.
You guys are good at the keep going hand gesture. The I'm still trying to adjust your microphone because something's still not working.
it's all right.
Yeah, no, it was a great show. Misanthropic. I like that Misanthropic can just play a set with like any lineup whatsoever. Like they could just like, we should see them like all the time, and it would just be different people, and it would just be like great.
Another live call. No, the one for like a couple of years, you know,
Yeah.
like Miss Thunder Noise, Road Rage, same show.
I can't put your phone conversation live on the air, but I can relay your
Someone's
question to
calling
them.
the phone.
Oh no.
Mr. Potty over here.
Yeah, the party man called. He's cussing.
There ain't enough party.
He wants to know if you ever made that band Funny Guy reach their limit.
Okay, this is just Jake from Fart City. I already know this. Is this a reference?
Is this Jake
a
from Fart
reference?
City?
Oh, we got Eric Estrada?
Yes.
Yeah, Yeah, we got
Yes,
Eric.
it is.
We
Yes,
got
it
Leslie's
is.
answer to Eric Estrada on the line right now.
Goes out to Eric Estrada.
But,
You're welcome. Thanks for tuning in.
that's a reference to a kid that used to basically be our roadie, and then we didn't put him on like one split for a thank you list, and he like had a baby for it. He was hanging out with us.
Yeah.
Hopefully
that
he's
was
listening
actually
as we speak. So
Playing with his
having another baby.
cuddled in the corner with a blanket.
thumb and mouth.
One question I like to ask bands is, and you may all have individual answers, but what would be like the ultimate boner of a band to play with? Like, we want to go on tour with this band, and like it can be just like completely unrealistic.
I would say Municipal Waste. Yeah, absolutely.
We might play with apparently in a couple months.
Yeah, there's like a decent chance of that. And if that happens, that would die.
Melt Banana.
That would be ridiculous.
Never happened, but it'll be
Any bands starting with the letter M?
Yeah.
I think
Any
Queen.
You know, like Maroon 5 and.
All right, that's enough out of you.
Ooh, Matchbox 20.
One for me is would be Unholy Grave. We're already doing that split with. Like,
Yeah, that'd be
coming up in a
ridiculous.
couple of months. So.
Yeah, we already have
It's
our
like-
material written. Just a lot
Yeah.
of practicing needs to be
They're already
done.
done because they
Or
put
practicing at all needs to be done. At least on my part.
they're already done because they put like 150 records out like every year.
Yeah.
But
I don't know if this is true for all the same shows with them, but I mentioned earlier that was actually the clearest I've ever heard you guys, because normally it's just like a wall of sound in a small space. You guys definitely played in a very cramped, hot, sweaty space, which you're used to, but then the sound coming out on this end was very clear, and you guys sounded really tight. It was really good. And we have another call. Maybe it's someone who wants to ask you about your favorite colors.
popular items.
Seizure likes going
I like blue.
WRU, do you have a question for David Carradine? What would you like to ask?
Green's all right too.
There's a request for Andrew's phone number.
Andrew's phone number.
What?
Stud.
Give the guy my number. I'm first in line.
Do you want me to give that like automatic reject number? I forget what it's like. The you've been rejected hotline.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have
check
another
it first
question,
of all.
or do you really just want his number?
He'll take
Okay,
all of
that's
the
it.
above.
Bye.
Getting too racy.
I like how I asked for your number and you're just like off to the corner. Like, we don't-
Andrew,
I can't hear him, but I
Andrew
can feel his
leaves.
presence. It's really sick.
You haven't said anything once this whole interview. You haven't said anything.
You are a
But
very
someone knows you're here.
It was that Team Me cover that you were on.
Tiger Beat's next for you.
Next on the chopping block.
Yeah.
shoot.
Tiger Beat.
So you guys are going into a period of kind of hiatus, but any definite big plans? You said there are a couple things that are kind of hazy.
I don't know. I guess we might play with Toxic Holocaust. I'm not supposed to announce that, but whatever.
Yeah, that's still way up in the air, but
And
whatever.
We've been talking to like
Grain of salt.
We've been talking to Thulsa Doom about like doing 3 or 4 dates or something like in March or April, but it's basically like a bunch of stuff's planned out and nothing's written in stone right now. So
We'll flip a coin.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So we decide where we're gonna play, what bands to tour with.
Yeah, make sure you don't lose his coin though, because it'll just go crazy.
Fan the Batman. But yeah, sometime this spring, tour with Thulsa Doom, hopefully, or mini tour. So
Yeah.
What websites are you on that people can check out and listen to anything online or check out any recordings?
Bandcamp
Yeah,
has all of
Bandcamp's
our
probably the best
songs.
one.
If you
Yeah.
go to
DavidCarradine.bandcamp.com.
yeah, that has 2 of them on it, and then 2 out of print ones are on my record label site too, which is Riotous Outburst. .bandcamp.com. But if you go to the Facebook, that stuff's all linked to that too. So just type Riotous Outburst Records.
The
in.
Book of Faces.
An entire book of
knows
faces.
all.
What else can you tell us about Riotous Outburst?
Basically just book touring bands, local, national, whatever. If somebody, it doesn't even have to just be punk or grind. Like I've booked a lot of rap shows, a lot of noise shows, experimental shows. So whoever's on tour, we'll hook you up. You just got to hit us up through the website or the email, basically. Give me like a month.
WRU?
More people saying obscenities into the phone.
They're gonna attack us.
Okay.
They're all waiting outside.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
I already know this is somebody we know.
Yeah.
Okay, so this
Somebody we don't know call.
This call is a new venue name suggestion, and this one is Rumble in the Grundle.
Oh my god, who is that? Who is that?
Yeah, who is it?
There are demands to know who this is.
That might be the mic.
Would what?
Is it Mike?
Oh, I think it's Clacker.
Something ass clack.
Oh, it's Clackery! Oh, it's Clackery! Hey, Clack, what's up?
Thanks for